Granny squares are the foundation of endless crochet designs. Welcome back to It's Cozy Crochet channel. Today I'm going to show you how to come up with one. This is what I'm going to use as the material. I'm going to use this brand of yarn, Robin, and it is 100% acrylic, and each skein weighs 50 grams. They are lightweight yarn. I'm also going to use a hook, 4mm hook, a pair of scissors, a darning needle. We also need a needle at some point, so let's get into it. We are going to start our granny square with the magic ring. So grab your yarn and straighten your index finger and your middle finger as so, and wrap your yarn twice as so. You have two loops, 1, 2, the first one and the second one. Insert your hook under the first one, pull the second one, then rotate your hook anti-clockwise as so, and release your fingers. Then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. That one counts as a first double crochet. Then you're going to add 2 double crochets, then chain 2, 1, 2 and add 3 double crochets around your ring, then chain 2, add 3 double crochets around your ring, chain 2, then add the last cluster, 3 double crochets around your ring. Then you're going to pull your tail as so. Then chain 2, 1, 2 and go on top of the third chain and work a slip stitch. That one marks the end of our first round. Next, you're going to work a slip stitch into the next stitch, a slip stitch into the next stitch, and a slip stitch into 2 chain space, then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, then work 2 double crochets into 2 chain space, then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and add 3 double crochets into the same 2 chain space. This one counts as a first shell. Then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2 and work 3 double crochets, then chain 3 and add 3 double crochets in the same 2 chain space. Then you're going to chain 2 and into the next 2 chain space work 3 double crochets, chain 3, then add 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and into the last 2 chain space work 3 double crochets, chain 3 then work 3 double crochets. Then you're going to chain 2 and into the third chain work a slip stitch. That one marks the end of our second round. So into the next stitch you're going to work a slip stitch, into the next stitch work a slip stitch, and into 3 chain space work a slip stitch, then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and work 2 double crochets, chain 3, then add 3 double crochets in the same 3 chain space. our first shell of the third round. You're going to chain 2, then work 3 double crochets into 2 chain space, then chain 2 and work 3 double crochets into 3 chain space, then chain 3 and work 3 double crochets, chain 2 into the next 2 chain space. You are working 3 double crochets, then you're going to chain 2 into the next 3 chain space, work 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, 2, 3. Then you're going to chain 2 and into the next 2 chain space you're working 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and you're creating a shell. Work 3 double crochets, chain 3, then 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and into the next 2 chain space work 3 double crochets, then you're going to chain 2 and wind up our third round with the slip stitch into the third chain. Then you're going to start our fourth round with the slip stitch into the first stitch, a slip stitch into the next stitch, and a slip stitch into the 3 chain space. Then proceed with 3 chains. That one comes with our first double crochet. Then add 2 double crochets, chain 3, then 2, 3 double crochets into the same 3 chain space. You're going to chain 2 and into 2 chain space you're working 3 double crochets, and on our fourth round we are going to do something different. So into the next stitch we are working a double crochet, into the next stitch work a double crochet, and into 2 chain space it is 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and into a shell. You're going to create a shell, and in between a shell is a 3 chain, so chain 3 and add 3 double crochets to create a shell. Then you're going to chain 2 and into 2 chain space work 3 double crochets, then into the next stitch from the hook you're working a double crochet, and into the next stitch a double crochet, then into 2 chain space 3 double crochets, then you're going to chain 2 and work 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets to create a shell. Then next you're going to chain 2 and proceed with 3 double crochets into 2 chain space, then into the next stitch you're working a double crochet and a double crochet and 3 double crochets into 2 chain space. Then you're going to chain 2 and to create a shell. On top of a shell you're working 3 double crochets, chain 3, then add 3 double crochets into the same shell, into the same 3 chain space Then you're going to chain 2 and into 2 chain space into 2 chain space you're working 3 double crochets, and the next stitch is a double crochet and a double crochet into the next stitch, then 3 double crochets into 2 chain space. Then you're going to chain 2 and work a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, then a slip stitch into the next stitch, a slip stitch into the next stitch, and a slip stitch into the 3rd, into 3 chain space, then work 3 chains. That one counts as a double crochet, our first double crochet of the first 1, 2, 3, 4 of our 5th round. So you're going to repeat round 4. Round 5 is a repeat of round 4. So create a shell here by working 3 double crochets, chain 3 in between, then add 3 double crochets to create a shell, then chain 2 and into 2 chain space. You're working 3 double crochets, and the next stitches you're going to work double crochets. The next stitches from the hook, each gets a double crochet, then 2 chain space, 3 double crochets, then we're going to chain 2 and create a shell at the corner, work 3 double crochets, chain 3, then another 3 double crochets into the same 3 chain space. Then you're going to chain 2 and work 3 double crochets into 2 chain space, and the next stitches from the hook each gets a double crochet, a double crochet in each stitch, then 3 double crochets into 2 chain space, then chain 2 and create a shell here by working 3 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets into the same 3 chain space. So continue, I'll meet you here. Almost at the end of our 5th round, I'm going to work 3 double crochets into 2 chain space. Then you're going to wind up our 5th round with the slip stitch into the 3rd chain, then work a slip stitch into the next stitch, a slip stitch into the next stitch, and a slip stitch into 3 chain space. Then you're going to start our 6th round with 3 chains. That counts as our first double crochet. So proceed with the 3 double crochets, then chain 3 in between and work 3 double crochets to create a shell. Round 6, 7 and 8 is a repeat of round 5. Round 6, 7 and 8 is a repeat of round 5. So you're going to continue as so. I'll show you what to do next. Almost at the end of our 8th round, and this is how our work is so far. So I'm going to wind up round 8 with 3 double crochets into 2 chain space, then I'll chain 2 and work a slip stitch into the 3rd chain, then chain 1, pull up a loop, then you're going to grab your scissor and cut your yarn. Then proceed with weaving in the end to the wrong side of your work. Then with the scissor, cut excess yarn. So next you're going to weave the branches on top of the shells. And we are going to use a jungle green yarn to do so. So split enough yarn. Then grab your darning needle and feed in your yarn. We are going to use 2 strands to create our branches. This is the center of our granny square, and 3 chain space on top and another 3 chain space on top. So with your darning needle, go under and insert your needle in between the second shell and pull your yarn. Then on top of the third shell as so, then pull your yarn. And you're going to leave some tail. Then into 3 chain space on your left side. Go under and insert your needle and pull it through. Then back to 3 chain space into the second shell. Insert your needle and pull it through. On the third shell on your left side, go under with your needle and insert it. Insert it into the 2 chain space, then pull your yarn. Then back to the second shell with your needle, insert it and pull it through. Then under in the middle of the third shell, insert your needle and pull your yarn. In the middle of the next shell on top, insert your needle and pull your yarn. Then in the middle of the next shell under, insert your needle and pull your yarn. Then insert your hook into the previous shell and back in the middle of the 5th shell and pull your yarn as so. Then insert your needle in the middle of the 5th shell and pull your yarn. On your left side, insert your needle into that 2 chain space and pull your yarn. Then on top of the previous shell, insert your needle and pull your yarn through. Then skip these 2 chain space on your right side and insert your hook into that 2 chain space. Then pull your yarn through. Then back to the previous shell in the middle, insert your needle and pull your yarn through. In the middle of this shell under, insert your needle and pull through. Skip the next shell and insert your needle on top of the next shell in the middle and pull your yarn through.